What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, the Low-Key Legend. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Stoner Tips. Yes, sirski, we are back with episode 167 of the Stoner Tips series, guys. Welcome back. Today's topic, we are going to be discussing joint rollers. So if you guys at any point in time enjoy this episode of Stoner Tips, smash the thumbs up, goes a super long way. Subscribe to the YouTube if you guys are new, and hit the bell icon, never miss out on a brand new video or episode of Stoner Tips from your boy. With all that out the way, let's dive on into it, fellas. Talk about some joint rollers. Alright, so if you guys aren't familiar with what a joint roller is, the name is in the title. It is a joint device, or joint rolling device that'll allow you to roll a joint without actually rolling a joint. So what it does is you layer your weed in there real nice, you put a piece of paper in it, and it's very hard to explain what a joint roller is. I'll just kind of throw a little image up or something. But the one I had the most experience with was the Mike Tyson joint roller. Okay, obviously joint rollers come in all shapes and sizes, but they all relatively work the same way, okay? So how it works is you place your rolling paper in the center of it, and this is going to be something that does take a while to master, guys. So you put the rolling paper kind of in the center, you crumble up your herb, slide it down the whole thing, and close the joint roller, okay? You close the joint roller, and then there's two sides of it that you kind of want to fiddle around with and peel it back so it rolls the joint itself. And ultimately at the end of it, you're going to be left with this little tiny line that you just want to gently lick real quick and then finish the roll off with the joint roller. Now this is going to be something, man, I'm not going to lie, guys, you would probably, this is something where you can either learn how to roll a joint, or you can learn how to roll, or learn how to use a joint roller. Okay, I'm going to put it on the scale and say that in the long run of things, guys, I would not even recommend using a joint roller and just learning how to roll joints by yourself, because you're going to have to take the same amount of energy into a joint roller as you would into a regular joint. This is my personal experience. You can get joint rollers that I'm sure are easier to use, but from going into a walk-in tobacco store down the street, guys, and buying a joint roller, this is going to be something that will take a couple attempts to fully get down and master. Okay, this is like rolling all over again. But once you do learn the basics of a joint roller, you know how to operate pretty much every single joint roller from there on out, which is universal, you know. So if you do know how to roll a joint, you might not know how to fully use a joint roller, but as you get the experience in, I don't know if you can really out-roll a joint roller. You know what I mean? I guess you could if you've been rolling for super long, you know, a long amount of years. But a joint roller is something that it's its own craft. It's its own skill. But once you master that, and it's not very hard, but it's about as hard as learning how to roll. You know what I mean? Roll a joint. This is why I compare it to rolling a joint. You can learn how to use a joint roller, and you're going to have perfect blunts, but I don't think it'll help you how to roll a regular joint without the joint roller itself. You know what I mean? So I would recommend learning how to roll a joint first and then going into the joint roller. But it doesn't really make too much sense. You know what I mean? I would get a joint roller. What I did is because I didn't know how to roll joints, and the dude at the tobacco store was talking up a storm and was like, yo, man, 50% off. I was like, man, fuck it, dude, throw it in there. So I got a Mike Tyson joint roller, and it was my first attempt using a joint roller because I don't really know how to roll joints, and I went there for blunts anyway. I like to roll blunts and swishers, you know, preferably the hemp wraps, but that's its own thing. But getting my hands on this joint roller, I was like, fuck it, let's see how it works, see how it operates. I've never used one before this point, so this was my first time going into it, kind of blind. And as I was fiddling around with it and messing with it, it reminded me of rolling a joint, the process of rolling a joint. You got to really be intricate and precise with it. I don't know if it was just the cone roller I was using or if that's how all of them work in general, but it's pretty basic. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's another way to make a cone roller other than how it is normally, you know? So my first time going into it was a bit skeptical, man, and I still have not fully mastered it, mainly because I don't really care too much about rolling joints, and if I do, I go straight to the pre-rolls, or you know, the cones, the pre-rolled cones. Those, I think, are the best, in my opinion, if you want something quick and efficient, but you need a lot of bud to pack into there. That is the only downside. With a cone roller, you can make very savable joints that you can smoke in one sitting and be absolutely obliterated off of, you know, a quarter bag or a half gram. if you want to make these joints last and are looking to conserve your bud in any way. If you're not though, I would just suggest going and buying a cone roller, or buying a pack of cones, the 6-pack of regular pre-rolled cones. You just stuff them yourself, dude. You can't really beat that. That's the method I would use to roll a joint, and it's really cheating. You're not even rolling anything, you're kind of just packing it. But joint rollers, in a sense, man, if you want to learn hand in hand, learning how to roll a joint and learning how to use a cone roller or a joint roller, that's probably the best method I would think of going about doing it. Sitting down and trying to roll a joint, and then also fiddling around with a joint roller at the same time. That's kind of where I'm at, and that is my learning process of how to roll a joint and how to use an actual cone roller or joint roller. So they are efficient. They do work. For the price, it is worth it. If you can get it for under $20, I would absolutely go for it, and just have a little test trial with it. You know, you might waste a little weed, you might waste a couple papers, but this is going to be something that you can have longevity in, and you can, once you master it, you can have some crazy looking joints, dude. And they smoke absolutely beautifully. Some of them roll better on the joint roller, roll better than people's joints that I've smoked personally. So goes to show, man, they do work. They are efficient as long as you know what you're doing and know how to use them, which is in itself a process on its own. So that's really all I got, man, for cone rollers or joint rollers, whatever you want to call them. I'm relatively new to them, but after these last couple months with fucking around with them, that is my personal experience. Leave in the comments what you guys think personally about joint rollers or cone rollers, what your favorite brands are maybe, and how they work for you compared to regular joints just rolling by yourself. Let people know. And other than that, man, that's really all I got in this episode of Stoner Tips. This has been episode 167 of the Stoner Tips series. Talk about joint rollers. If you guys enjoyed at any point in time, smash the thumbs up button. Goes a super long way. I appreciate all the support always that I get in every single one of these episodes, man. If you guys are new at any point, subscribe and hit the bell icon. Never miss a video from your boy, the Low-Key Legend. Follow me on Twitch as well, guys. I got a link in the description as well as on screen. If you follow me there, I'll be live streaming a lot, just doing random stuff, chopping it up with you guys, asking, playing games, doing just random shit, dude, turning up, chilling. Follow me on there if you guys are bored, want to kick it and say what's up. Other than that, man, I'm out of here. It's been your boy, the Low-Key Legend. Y'all have a great rest of your day, night, evening. Thanks for watching. Y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low-key. It's been your boy. I'm out of here. Adios.